Hi guys, and welcome to another episode of Kabir Considers. In this video, I'm going to react to more terrifying close calls caught on camera. Now, I love watching these sorts of videos because they just get your heart going. It's like, me personally, I never would want to be in one of these situations, and I'm sure the same goes for you who's watching this video, but just to see them, you know, it's quite something. And I'm hoping there's not going to be anything too crazy. The last time there was a guy who, his plane, I think he was paragliding or something, and he literally was hanging on for dear life for like half an hour. His hand was holding onto it. If he fell, that's it, he would have died. Crazy video. Hopefully these are a little bit less extreme. Let's do it.
It's a scary world out there, and no matter how many precautions we take, the potential for danger is still all around us. You never know when you could find yourself in a life or death situation. When this happens though, every second is crucial, and you have to think fast. Today, we'll be looking at 7 more terrifying close calls caught on camera.
Okay.
When we drive, we expect those around us to follow the rules of the road. When they don't, innocent people can be caught in terrifying situations. On March 31, 2018, motorcyclist Malik Elizé was riding through Plano, Texas, heading north on Custer Road when he stopped at an intersection at McDermott Drive. Malik could never have imagined what his helmet-mounted GoPro camera would capture right after the traffic light turned green.
Okay. Someone's gonna come. Oh shit!
Jesus! Woo!
Oh my god, what happened there?
As Malik drives through the intersection, a Camaro to his left runs a red light, slamming into the SUV just feet in front of Elizé, instantly creating a dangerous pileup. As the shocking footage shows, Malik is thrown off his motorcycle, but incredibly manages to hold on to the overturned SUV as it skids forward. He eventually runs to safety, collapsing in a grassy area beside the intersection.
Oh my god.
Miraculously, no one involved in this harrowing incident was
Whoever's in that car is a stupid idiot, should be jailed.
Seriously injured. Even Elizé's motorcycle escaped with very little damage, and he actually rode the bike home after the accident.
Crazy.
Malik said of his experience, "I was definitely lucky to get out without having to go to the hospital, getting crushed between the 2 cars, or run over by the Camaro." That was a reality check. He also explained how the SUV in front of him shielded him from harm. Quote, "I grabbed it so it helped me have better forward momentum. As soon as the Camaro hit us, you see my bike fly off, so I'm basically in the air. I don't know how to describe what I did. It was almost like I was flailing my legs to kind of run forward to avoid being crushed." The incident was the 3rd time in just 2 years that Malik had been hit by another vehicle on his motorcycle.
Man, this is why, like, I like motorcycles, but I don't think I could ride one. You're just so vulnerable. You've got no protection apart from your leathers and your helmet.
With 3 close calls on his record, he is definitely one lucky rider.
Yeah.
Even when we aren't behind the wheel, the road can be an incredibly dangerous place. One mother in Ha Long City, Vietnam learned this lesson on December 10, 2018, when disaster struck. Dashcam footage captured the woman who was standing beside her parked car and holding her young child. Without warning, the unthinkable happened.
God, I hope nobody runs into her. Please don't. Oh god, oh my god, oh my god. That. Oh my gosh. What the hell?
As a large trailer truck on the opposite side of the road loses control, it bursts through a concrete divider and comes hurtling toward the woman. Clutching her child, the panicked mother somehow runs out of the way and misses being struck with only moments to spare. The truck reportedly swerved to avoid another vehicle. It not only nearly hit the mother and child,
what other vehicle? There are vehicles, that van.
but also narrowly avoided colliding head-on with a silver Toyota.
Oh my gosh.
While 3 vehicles were significantly damaged by this shocking accident, no injuries were reported. This close call is a powerful reminder to always be aware of your surroundings.
Terrifying. God, imagine that kid seeing that, like...
When it comes to live events, spectators are usually far safer than those they're watching. But that was not the case at the 2014 Jolly Rally in Italy's Val d'Aosta. The popular racing event was quite memorable for all the wrong reasons. Footage from the rally shows multiple cars sliding around a particularly tight corner before continuing along the track. The footage also shows a Renault Clio Super 1600 barreling around the same corner. However, this maneuver goes horribly wrong when the driver loses control of the speeding car and it goes flying off the track and directly toward a group of fans watching the race.
Oh my God, he's coming too wide. Oh my! Oh shit!
In an incredible stroke of luck, the group of nearly a dozen terrified spectators managed to avoid being hit by the runaway car, some of them by mere inches, as they scrambled to safety. Unbelievably, even as the vehicle flips over, no one is struck by the wreckage.
To be fair, why are they
The
sitting
vehicle's
there?
driver and navigator, Piero Scavone and Diego De Heron, were taken to the hospital following the crash, but neither was seriously injured.
Thank goodness.
One of the fans who barely escaped from the car's path did faint from the experience, but everyone involved was lucky to walk away from this near...
Why were they sitting there? What would possess you to sit so... You're literally on the track.
fatal crash with their lives. Your wedding is meant to be the happiest event of your life, but celebrations turned almost deadly for one unlucky bride who wanted to, quote, trash the dress.
What?
After getting married in Playa del Carmen, Mexico, Amy Zuno took part in a new tradition of destroying a wedding dress after the big day. She opted to ruin her dress by jumping into the ocean while wearing it. But the fun event quickly became a terrifying ordeal.
Man, did she almost drown or something? Because it's probably quite heavy. There's a lot of fabric. Oh God, she's sinking. Where is she?
Oh my God.
Where is she, man? Where is she? She's not coming back up.
Find her.
Oh my God. Panic. People are starting to panic now.
Easy, Kino. Alright. Pull the dress up to me. Yeah. She's okay. She's okay.
Why?
The moment Amy hits the water, her gown envelops and clings to her body, hiding her face from view and preventing her from reaching the surface of the water. As Amy's new husband Eric and their friends realize what's happened, they swim to her aid, racing against time to find an opening in the ballooned mass of the wedding gown. Just in the nick of time, the group managed to uncover the bride's face, and while she was shaken from the experience, she was not harmed. This newlywed couple could never have imagined such a harrowing incident could take place just hours after their wedding. In this case, trashing the dress turned into a near drowning and the bride barely escaping with her life.
Look, I don't want to judge anybody's tradition and stuff, but there must have been a safer way to trash that dress. Like, there must have been another way.
There's something to be said for following the rules. Early in the morning on May 5th, 2020, a man in Enfield, England broke the rules, and it almost cost him his life. Surveillance footage from the Brimsdown level crossing in the Enfield borough of London shows the man ignoring warning signs and forcing his way through the barriers that have been lowered to signify the approach of a train. After squeezing himself through, he ambles across the tracks, all the while clearly misjudging the distance between himself and the oncoming train. In a nail-biting final moment,
idiot.
the man clears the tracks just seconds before the train barrels past. He escapes with his life by merely a footstep.
I feel like some people
The
have a
British
death wish
Transport
out there.
Police were not able to immediately identify the man, but publicized his near miss with a warning about public safety. Inspector Stephen Webster said, "This was a completely needless incident and one that requires our attention and investigation at a time when officers could be supporting the latest guidance around COVID-19 and helping to keep the traveling public safe."
It's selfish because if the train hit him, the train driver's got to watch his body go splat. He's going to get traumatized, no fault of his own or her own. It's kind of inconsiderate, really.
Warning signs, barriers, and flashing lights are all there for a reason. This careless man almost lost his life in an attempt to save only a few minutes. But others who have crossed the tracks at the wrong time have reportedly not been so lucky.
Mental.
Sometimes the strong connection between a mother and her child can save the day, especially when a normal situation quickly becomes extreme. On June 19, 2019, a mother entered the Laurelus Colonial Office Building in Medellin, Colombia, with her young son.
Medellin.
As the pair waited to be buzzed into the office of construction company Montserrat,
Pablo
the
Escobar.
unthinkable happened.
Ooh, keep an eye on him. Keep an eye. Oh my God.
CCTV footage shows the pair waiting outside the office doors. As the mother looks at her cell phone, the young boy lets go of her hand and wanders over to a railing overlooking the building's staircase.
Frightening.
Thinking there is a glass panel in the railing, the boy kneels down and stretches his palms outward to steady himself,
That's a safety hazard. There really should be a glass panel there.
only to fall through the glassless opening. With lightning-fast reflexes, the mother lunges toward her son and incredibly manages to catch him by the ankle before he plummets to the floors below. A courier standing nearby quickly springs to action, along with other witnesses in the building, who help the woman pull her son back up to safety. It's not known if the young boy was injured at all by his almost fall, but it's certain that his mother's quick reaction saved him from being seriously injured or even killed.
Yeah,
In this
absolutely.
case, motherly instinct and rapid reflexes likely saved a child's life.
Crazy, man. Oh, good thinking from the mum. Quick reaction time. I can see why some parents use those leash
August
things.
31st, 2013 was a stormy day in northern Taiwan. As drivers navigated Bianying Road amid heavy rain and darkening skies, they had no idea of the shock that was in store for them. Dashcam video shows a white sedan driving carefully along the slick streets, briefly edging into the opposite lane to avoid a deep puddle of stormwater. As the sedan rounds a gentle curve, a sudden shower of mud and debris comes hurtling down the mountain to the right, spilling into the road.
Whoa. Oh my God.
The force of the mudslide knocks the car across the road to the opposite shoulder, and just seconds later, an enormous boulder lands in the space where the sedan
Look
had
at
just
the
been.
size of that
The
rock.
giant rock even teeters on the brink of rolling into the car, but incredibly, the vehicle is untouched. The man who captured the shocking dashboard video, Lai Hongwei, reported that the white car's driver and passenger suffered only minor injuries.
That rock
Tropical
is
storm
huge.
Kong Ray had loosened the soil on the mountain, and landslide warnings were in effect in the area where the video was taken. In fact, at the start of the video, the boulder can be seen as it begins to fall down the side of the mountain. If it weren't for the initial surge of mud
Yeah, you
and rock
can see
knocking
it.
the car aside, it surely would have been crushed. This was an incredible escape, all thanks to the powerful force of nature. Which one of these
Crazy intense. Like that last one with that big rock, it's insane how the rock, literally, the car's there and the rock is almost like it's like it's teasing the car, like I could crush you but I'm not gonna. Insane. And the one with the kid, that hotel or whatever building that was needs to put in some sort of safety barrier, because to leave such a big gap, if anybody was to slip and fall, they could have fell down through that gap, you know, broke a lot of bones, sued them. So yeah, videos like this really, to be honest, they make me kind of scared to go outside, but no, like really, really crazy to watch. Thanks for watching, guys, and I'll see you in the next one.